Hey everyone, how you all doing? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're excited to hang out and do some transcribing with me. Oh, it has been a slow morning over here, let me tell you. I only taught one lesson and now I'm coming in to transcribe. I hope things will be good. I hope we're going to have a good time today. Hey, good morning. How you doing, Pete? Joe, you are here. You are here every time, my man. You know what's up. Oh, Duffy's here too. Ah, you figured it out, man. You keep asking me when I'm going to live stream, and I'm like, I don't know, man. It seems like it's kind of settling on like Mondays or Tuesdays. I think that's how it's going to be. Tuesday feels good, though. Oh, nice. You had your first lesson with Mickey, man. I love hearing that. Mickey's a great teacher, man. I learned so much from Mickey when I hang out with him. If you guys want to see some of the first footage of me and Mickey hanging out, you should check out the vlogs that I did when I went down to Florida, because I got to hang out with Mickey and I don't know, just learned a bunch of neat stuff from him. He's very generous with his knowledge. It's funny too, you know. Everyone signs up for lessons. They're like, "Hey, Marcel, we want to talk to you," and I'm like, "Hey, you should be talking to Mickey, man. Mickey's been doing this a lot longer than me." Convincing people not to take lessons with me. It's a good business strategy. What else y'all got? Who's tuning in from work? As is tradition. Where's my work crew? Let's see. So today we got Tony Rice and Norman Blake, New River Train. There's this performance on, I assume, what is the like the new country show. Scott's working from home. What's up, Scott? You know how to do it. There's this performance of them playing New River Train together, and there's a bunch of cool guitar breaks that are worth transcribing, but um, some of them are kind of difficult to hear in the very beginning because there's audience applause. Hopefully we can, I don't know, maybe we'll just skip that one. Maybe that's the move, but we'll see. We're going to try to transcribe a lot of those. Joe's working from home too. Yes, the tradition. Work from home. So cool. Let's listen to this break and let's try to get into this thing. Um, I should say too that this break is not sponsored by anyone in the community, so no one ordered this break. This is just something that I picked on my own real quick right before I went live. If you do want to sponsor any kind of live stream, or you do want to sponsor any kind of video, you can go to lessonswithmarcel.com. You can go to the tab store, and down towards the bottom of the page there is "Don't see what you're looking for," and if you fill out that box, you can order a transcription. And generally, we charge about $40 per minute of recording, and that's how we price everything out. But we'll transcribe any bluegrass breaks for you, and if I think they're really fun or interesting, or like other people would enjoy them, sometimes I make instructional videos out of those orders. Sometimes I do them live here. Whatever you want. Just know that that exists. You can order them if you want to. Let's watch this video, man. All right, here we go. Ooh, you can tell by this cool posterizing effect that this is a recent video. This is modern, hot off the presses. Here we go. Let's listen to this.
And now, from Rounder Records, here's Norman Blake and Tony Rice.
Riding on that New River train, riding on that New River train, that same old train that brought me here's gonna carry me away again. Well, the darling, you can't love one, darling, you can't love one, you can't love one and have any fun.
Joe's still on leave. That's good, man. I'm glad you're not working.
Riding on that New River train, riding on that New River train, that same.
So I think Norman Blake's break is coming up, and this might be the first one that we transcribe because it's the first one we can really hear. How much time do I think they spent on their harmonies? Probably next to 0 time. They're singing the pretty standard harmonies, so they've done the song enough times that I think that's just how it comes out. At least when I do this song with other people or at a jam, it normally just works out.
Here's gonna carry me away again.
Who wants to give me the traditional "What key are we in" spiel? Let's take it away. You have to have been paying attention. What key are we in? Who's capoed where? What shapes are they using? Who's got the right answers? Did anyone take that in? Did anyone figure that out? How evil of me. I take it off the screen. Tell me, what key were they just in? Huh? What shapes? What shapes was Norman using? What shapes was Tony using? Anyone know? Come on, guys. Turn it up. Let me know. Figure it out. I'm over here. I already got the beginning of Norman's break. Pete's got it. Sounds like D. Definitely key of D. Good on you, Pete. Scott, you're really close. Tony's not capoed quite at 3. I think what's going on is I think Tony's capoed at 2nd fret and he's playing C shapes. Seen a capo on 2nd. Yeah. Norm D position. You all got it. Yeah. Totally right. So Norman Blake's over here using the using D shapes. Something like that was the beginning of Norman's break. Let's take a listen to it. It's actually a little tough to hear. That might be tough. That's okay though. We'll figure it out. Okay, cool. Let's listen to the rest of this break just because I rudely interrupted us. Yeah, that's pretty attainable. I like that. I think in this recording we're gonna get a lot of nice like Tony grunts too. Jump on it, son. Pick it. I think we're gonna get some of that stuff. I better get some jump on it, sons, in the chat. Yikes. All right, let's go over to our transcribe screen. Let's start writing some stuff down. The first thing we might write down is when this break actually starts, so I don't go crazy trying to remember when it starts. Ooh. All right. So it sounded like some kind of pickup. It was either open 2nd fret or 2, 3. And then I'm not sure he was actually playing 3rd intervals when he started. It didn't sound like that. I don't know, something like that. It's a little muddy. Let's listen again. Yeah, I feel okay about that. Moving things on my screen. I like jumping in it. Jump on it, son. The very best one he does is when he's doing, I think we got our stream back. Yeah, peeps rolling back in. Did I crash? I didn't crash. I don't know why. It just ended my stream. I have good internet. I have good everything going on. I don't know why I did that. But hey, whatever. We're learning things. I think it was a YouTube fail. Although the bad news is I'm not sure my chat is coming back here. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. Come on, chat. Come back to the land of the living. Everyone having good signal now? You can see me fine. We got a handful of people back. Well, hard to know now. What a bummer. Oh, you got me. Okay, cool. Looks like chat has come back to the land of the living too on my screen. So everything should be working. I believe in everything. You guys let me know if anything fails again. Okay. Oh, hey, Steve. Yeah, we just had a little bit of a YouTube fail happening here. Something let us down and our stream crashed, but we're getting back to it now. Maybe we can get some more people piling in again. I don't know. We lost all our viewers, but I guess that's okay. Let's continue through. All right, we're transcribing. Let's listen. All right. Oh, right. I see. Well, hey, I'm glad we beat that that technology hurdle there. And we got people rolling in again. Yeah. All right, everyone. Happy to have you here. Let me know how you're doing. Let's kind of start over while we transcribe. Tell me how your day's been. Tell me about work. Tell me about your life. Tell me how the kids are. And we'll get back into this streaming thing. Okay. Kind of hard to hear. Maybe I heard something like that. Did I hear an open B string on the top of that? Maybe I did. Okay. What do you guys think of this little lick that he keeps playing here? Because he played it here, and he played it over here, and he played it over here, and it's very like flat five, kind of specific bluesy sound. You guys like that? It is. Come on. Okay. I just want to confirm my suspicions. It's so easy to just like write what you think it is. I really want to make sure I hear it. Right.
Train that carries
All right. Yeah, I think it's a cool move. I'm surprised that he used it so much as like a motif here, though. I think the double stops are nice too. Oh, he's going up to the right. He's going up to the 5 chord. All right. What class are you supposed to be taking, man? I hope it's not a transcription class. You should stay in that class. Anatomy. Physiology too. That sounds like smart people stuff, man. What are you doing with your time? Being smart. I wouldn't understand, man. I didn't go to college. uh, hey, hello, Kotoko. Am I saying your name right? I will say hello to you. Hello. This is the real smart person stuff. It is the real smart person stuff. Is that what it was? Bluegrass is how Smarties relax. How is that such a true statement, man? So many bluegrass musicians have won that Genius Grant. I feel like a dummy. Sometimes I'm listening to the music and I'm like reading what you guys send me, and I go back and forth and back and forth, and I just keep forgetting what's happening on both ends. I don't know. I feel like I'm having a stroke sometimes, you know? What is this? Man, it took us a while to get to that answer. Maybe I'm losing my touch, guys. Okay, we got quite a bit of break here already. This is just the very first one. Let's hide the notation for a second just so I can try to get all of this on screen. I can play some of it. Right, this is the part that doesn't make any sense. Hey, yeah, I feel good about that. That's correct. Did he do a pull-up? Sounds like a pull-off. Yeah, cool. We'll just make that a quarter note because he just strums it out after that. Here we go. Norman's first break. Let me type that in. Look, we put a little label. Isn't that nice? I'll put in some other chords too, just to make that look right. Do I compose my own music? I do compose my own music. The Lessons with Marcel theme song is one of my own songs from my album Boot, Beg, and Berry. Boot, Beg, and Berry. If you didn't understand what I said, just check it out. It's on all streaming services, and it's even on YouTube. You just search for it. But yeah, this guy. We listened to it at the beginning of the live stream. It's a tune that I wrote. All right, cool. Let's put that sheet music back up there. Do one of these too. Cool. We got our first breakdown. Look at us. I wrote a real crazy fiddle tune that I was hoping to do something with at some point, but I haven't yet. I'll have to. But I called it Hawksbill Station after a sci-fi book. Hey, hi from Paris. You want to send me a comic book? Wait, how do you know that I like comic books? Has that ever been said publicly on the channel? You guys don't know I collect comic books. Why do you think I would love it? Well, I don't know, man. That might be a spam comment. No, it's not. Go ahead, man. Just send me an email. Go to my website. You can contact me there. help@lessonswithmarcel.com. Send me a comic book. Oh, no, don't worry, man. I was just kidding. I know you're not spam. Yeah, dude. How has that entered the public zeitgeist? You guys have figured out I like comic books. Maybe it's the Critical Role t-shirt. You're a mandolin player. What are you doing here, man? No mandolin players allowed. That's not true. We're okay. We have a peace treaty with your kind. That's right, you play guitar too. Although everyone plays a little guitar, you know? Guitar is like, yeah, you gotta play a little bit guitar. Anyway, what was I saying? I got a crazy fiddle tune that I was working on. And no way I can play it well right now, but I'm gonna try it. It's such a workout. But that was that's the melody of that fiddle tune I was working on. It's such a tough one. All right, do guitarists have anything to learn from fiddle solos or fiddlers from guitar solos? What worked for one doesn't always work for the other. There are so many cool ideas in the fiddle's toolbox. Yeah, that's true. You know, all the bluegrass instruments are kind of overcoming like difficulties, right? The guitar is kind of like it's not easy to play fast. We don't get a lot of sustain on our notes, etc. With the fiddle player, you have infinite sustain. You can play very loudly. You can play a lot of notes, right? You have different sort of pluses and minuses for both instruments. So I think that the big thing that guitar players could learn from fiddle players is the phrasing. A lot of fiddle players have better phrasing than guitar players. Guitar players are stuck in scales and boxes. Fiddle players tend to think a little more creatively. Sometimes it gets them in trouble. Sometimes it doesn't. Glad you got your Tony Rice pizza shirt too. Drew, I'm glad you got that shirt. I was actually wearing that shirt earlier today, but I changed it. I think it's weird if I only wear my own merch. Once again, that's why I'm wearing the Critical Role merch. Anyway, yeah, just fiddle tunes in general. You're right, Scott. Good statement. No problem for the stream. You play guitar and banjo, but suck at both. John, hey, we need positive self-talk here. Huh? John, try this. I play guitar and banjo, and I'm working really hard to improve on both of them. That's slightly more positive self-talk. Hey, life coaching with Marcel. Okay. So let's go back to this thing, man. Let's find the next break we got to transcribe, because we just did all of Norman's first break, but I want to find like Tony's next break. I play mandolin and guitar, and I'm not terrible. You guys might be focusing on the wrong things now. I mean, technically that is slightly more positive, but not terrible is not a great way to say that. I play mandolin and guitar, and I'm not the worst person ever to play both of those instruments. Hey, I suck less at guitar than banjo. That is positive self-talk, John. Not really, but I'll accept it. Well done. See, look at us, man. We're making improvements. uh, I did play a little clarinet. I mean, way back in high school, I borrowed a clarinet from the band room because I wanted to figure out sort of how it works, and I was in band too. And I got like some reeds and stuff, and I figured out how to play some basic scales. I did the same with saxophone. I never did it with any like brass instruments. I never like figured out any trumpet or trombone or anything. But I figured out like maybe the most basics on some of those other instruments. All right, anyway. Tony Rice. Whoa, Tony. I love you, darling, but I don't want to listen to you that slowly. Darling, you can't love too. Right on I do. Mustache envy for sure. What is this? It's like I got a dirty... What? Why isn't my facial hair growing like that? River train, that same old train that brought me here. What is this camera angle too? This is like a horror movie. Like we're about to get like a jump scare. It's gonna carry me away again. Yes. Anything went in the late 70s. That was the time to play the clarinet and the trumpet. That was the time to play the flute. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the hard rock flute. Right, we got a capo. Cool. Very classic Tony kick. I see you, Pete. You're saying bad things about the flute. I got a great YouTube comment the other day. Ryan, go do your homework. I'm glad you caught this live video. So, what am I getting at? What am I saying? So I got this great YouTube comment I was going to tell you guys about. I got a comment from a guy who, on one of these recent live streams, who said, I tuned in for a lesson and all I got was your mug talking to yourself. And I thought that was one of the funniest, best comments I've ever received. This poor guy just wanted a guitar lesson, and instead he gets a video of me just talking. And I don't think the guy realized that you guys are talking to me over there in the text box. He thought I was just sitting here talking to myself, like transcribing Tony Rice and responding to no one. What a brilliant commenter. What an unlikely hero that we have in that man. Oh, sweet. Thanks for the email, man. Yeah, go play your music. Hey, we'll hit 100,000 soon enough too. Oh. I accidentally lost our place here. Cool. Let's mark it so we never forget. That is an essential move, people. You gotta know when the break you're transcribing actually starts. I like this. If any of you are thinking about how do you play over a C chord, Tony's teaching a masterclass right now. I'd slow things down a little bit. Missed a note. Yeah, he's got a lot of attitude that I really like. I think we might have the rare Tony Rice ghost note right there. Something like that, at least. Let's get it right. Yeah, it sounds like there's a hammer-on going on there or something. It's not there though, it's right here. Alright, sounds like he keeps grooving after this guy. Did he do that 2 times in a row? I think he might have. Something like that, maybe? Let's listen. I like that. Da-do, da-do. Cool. What did he do? Man, it looks like he's doing something like that, but I don't hear it at all. I mean, it looks like he might be doing that, but yeah, I really don't hear that. If you buy a D28, will it make you sound better? I mean, yes and no. I know it's a joke, but you know, D28s do sound pretty good. Hey, good call. Marcel, what are you doing? Why didn't you fix the key signature? Drew, you caught that earlier, right? You saw that when we were doing Norman's break. No, Norman's playing in open D, but Tony is playing in C with no capo. So it makes things a little bit confusing here with the key signature if you're reading the sheet music. Which also reminds me to fix all these crazy accidentals that the program puts in. So, yeah. I like that, though. I like the idea that you're watching this and you're like, oh, why does Marcel have the key signature as D? And why are we writing the song out the key of C? Yeah, I make key signature mistakes all the time. If you look at my old videos when I wasn't really paying attention to it, there's a lot of missing key signatures. But hopefully I never made a mistake that bad, man. Hopefully I was never just writing something totally incorrect. It sounds more like that. Maybe we'll just write that. I mean, we are playing over a G7 chord. I would expect something more like that. But there's something going on that's kind of difficult to hear. I'll get to the bottom of that some other time. Just not right now. Speaking of that, let's put this label where I actually like them. And then let's go in here and let's make some chords. Let's make the correct chords to confuse people like Drew. Cool. So we got our C chord here, C chord there, here a C, there a C, then there is a G chord. Cool. Okay, I might be fixating on this measure, you guys, but I'm moving on now, I promise. This is Guitar Pro 7. Guitar Pro 7 is kind of my favorite out of all the options. I'm not going to say that it's not easy to use. It is easy to use. I think it's, really intuitive. But I also tell people that I use it all day, every day. So it's probably a little bit different for me than most people, because I teach Skype lessons all day and I do these transcriptions all day. So I'm very used to this screen, let's say. Oh, how did that happen? Just not paying attention. It's not what I wanted. All right. All right. Cool. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or do you want to know anything about this transcription process or anything, feel free to ask. That's why you're here. Get in there. That's why you're hanging out with me. Is it really $70 right now? It's normally, I feel like it's normally 60, but I might be crazy. Maybe they just upped their prices. Compared to a lot of other like industry standard software though, I really like that Guitar Pro hasn't gone to a subscription based model, because it's so common for these softwares to be like $60 a month, which is what all of the Adobe products are, which is what I use. Like if you want to use Photoshop and Illustrator and Premiere Pro and blah 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 blah, right? After Effects, yeah, that's $50 a month. It's $55 a month or something now. They just raised it too. At least Guitar Pro is a one-time fee. So everything's going the subscription model, and that's yikes. Anyway, yeah, if it's still a lot, don't get it. I feel you. I hear you. I'm not trying to sway you. I hear this, but I don't really see it. Weird. Yeah. Kind of a weird phrase right here. That's not even close to what I meant to write. Okay. It's so easy to get wrapped up in these little moments and try to hear all the details. It's just not worth it. Just move on. And I always say that in my transcription videos. I know I should follow my own advice, but just get that rough draft out there and stop trying to hear all the specifics on your first time through. Normally pretty good about that, but apparently not today, man. I fell into a couple traps where I was listening to something over and over again, and I should have just moved on. It's okay. They can't all be winners. I already did quite a bit of transcription today, too. I was transcribing some Larry Sparks earlier. Transcription order that's been on the table for a little bit, and I really got to get it done. So I hammered it out right before this live stream started. Maybe I got transcribing fatigue now, right? For the most part, Drew, I do stick to alternate picking because it's kind of the modern way. Everyone's super into it. Sometimes for some Tony Rice tunes, I do put in like the double down Tony does sometimes. Tony does it so sparingly in such specific situations, though. It's something you kind of got to be careful about. I feel like some people hear that. Some people are like, oh, Tony doesn't always alternate pick, and they use it as like a license to just have crazy picking all the time. It's like, no, that's not what's happening. Tony's just got like very specific places where he likes to bend the rules. And I'm in for those. There's definitely some of those I am very much into. When I write transcriptions, though, I think it makes more sense to just write in all the alternate pick strokes. If you're so nerdy about playing it exactly like Tony that you want all the pick strokes correct, you're probably transcribing it yourself. Or you should just learn to transcribe it yourself. You're probably at that level if you really care that much. Oh yeah, I am using the YouTube interface. I'll show you guys too. It's just hidden down here. But yeah, when I hit that settings wheel, let me get out of the way. There we go. Settings wheel, playback speed. That's how I'm slowing it down, speeding it up. I have another little plugin for Chrome, but I really rarely use it. I've never shown it before. That gives me slightly more control. I can go like by increments of 10. Most of the time I don't even bother though. I just go down here and change the playback speed to 50% or 75%. That's normally enough to hear it. Yeah. No big secrets. Is that a slide? I think it was that. Let's drop the sheet music real quick. Try to fit this all on one screen. Ish. Do our best to get it all on one screen. Just trying to see the rhythms. Yeah. That's a cool syncopated thing. Cool. All right, Tony's next break done. You all know that I go back and I look over these and I make sure they're perfect. There's some moments in this break that I definitely don't feel great about, but whatever. We're doing it live. Yeah, sound pretty good? You guys into it? Good. We're close enough. All right, let's fix some of the rhythmic things. Rhythms in the sheet music, getting messy. All right, that's better. There's the other one. There's one over here. Want to make sure that looks nice. All right, let's write in some song information here. We got to fill out New River Train. Cool. Joey, is that you? Joey, are you telling me to make everything eighth notes? All right, well, if Joey says, guess we'll just make everything eighth notes. I'm not going to do that, Joey. if I could play Normans and then throw out a capo in time for Tony's. I mean, I got a whole verse and a chorus to put on a capo. Oh, man. We made Joey sad, everyone. Hey, I want you all to meet my friend Joey. Joey is Joseph Pilot over there. He's a handsome boy. And he deserves some compliments. Everyone, let's all say something nice about Joey in the chat. Here, I'll go first. Joey, you're a nice guy. Everyone get in there. Send Joey your love. Don't do a sad Joseph. Oh, man. Joey, you kind of started hanging out when we're hitting the end. Joey's having more social interaction than he's had in about a year. You guys are so nice to my friends. Ryan, I'm glad you're kind of doing homework still, but I'm glad you took a break to say something to Joey, more importantly. What is the world coming to? Strangely enough, not one of the weirdest things that's happened in this live stream. Oh, Drew, you're in good company. Everyone's at work. Joey, you still got fan mail pouring in. Me and Joey were at the beach this last weekend. Maybe that's why Joey's bothering me on my live stream. You know, I'm sort of on Joey's mind now. I'm on his radar. Do I have Guitar Pro 7? Play it back to check the rhythm. I actually just talked with a student about this today. No, I really don't. I'm not even entirely sure how the playback functions in Guitar Pro work, which is a little embarrassing. Um, I'm sure we can figure it out right now. What happens if I just hit play? There is no sound. So now we hit play. Oh yeah, you guys hear that goodness? No, I normally don't do that though. Maybe I'll put that back. I don't know. I normally don't listen to the playback. I just write the rhythms. Your boy has read rhythms before. That's terrible. Yeah, I mean it doesn't sound like a guitar. Why would I listen to Guitar Pro play it back when I can play it back? I don't know about a pre-war D18. Maybe some of those 70s Martins, it might sound like that. All right, all of you 70s Martin owners, don't get mad at me now. That was just a funny little joke, just a little goof. That's what playing without feeling sounds like? I mean, yeah. It's also what robots sound like when they play guitar. So that's a good thing. If there is some kind of robot uprising, maybe bluegrass musicians will be safe because the robots will need us to play bluegrass for them. Think about that. Joey, your Yamaha sounds like that. Joey, don't you have a red label? Red labels sound pretty good. Said every Yamaha red label owner. Pete, I assume you're saying correct to the robot uprising thing, which I agree with. Here, now it's just to Tony's break. Somewhere a robot is very sad that this is the best he can play Tony Rice. In fact, I know this robot. It's my own computer. There's that measure, man. This measure. I'm going to be seeing that measure in my dreams tonight. Gonna have to listen to it again. We can all work at Robot Disney alongside the Splash Mountain coaster. Yeah, we can. I used to play in a duo with another guy. And when we would be sound checking, if they were playing house music, we would go like this, and we would pretend like we were playing the the house music, like we were animatronic bears. You turn. I love the animatronic bear playing. Sounds like a 90s Sega Genesis. Hey, don't you say bad things about the Sega Genesis. That thing had excellent audio capabilities. What? I think we all know that Sega does what Nintendo don't, and that the Sega Genesis had superior processing power and superior music and superior graphics. You know, get on board, Nintendo. Also, Nintendo bought Sega. No, don't say you dated yourself, because that means that I just dated myself. Yeah, man, our no joke, my Sega Genesis from childhood, my like like the one that I played on when I was a little kid, is still plugged into like our, flat screen TV in the living room. Like it's still hooked up today. Game Gear, yeah. I have dude, I have a Game Gear too. And there's something wrong with it. Like the screen isn't really bright, and like it doesn't have great battery life. Maybe it's just running how intended, and I don't remember how terrible it was back in the day, but I feel like it should do a little bit better. Now, here's the thing. We need to make like backwards compatible. We need to get Wii Fit on the Sega Genesis. You know what I'm saying? Revenge of Shinobi. Another excellent series. Hey, who knew you guys were all nerds? Why didn't you share this with me? We had like a what was it called? We still have it, but it was like a pack of like 6 or 7 games on one cartridge, and it had like Golden Axe, Revenge of Shinobi. I think it had the first Sonic the Hedgehog, and it had like a couple other games on that cartridge, and we used to play that thing all the time. We must have had Sonic 2 on a separate cartridge. I think we do. Lion King, Aladdin, those are great games. Yeah, that's true. I just assumed you were bluegrass nerds, not video game nerds. Also, the playback of this is going to be hilarious because we're going to talk about all this, all this nerd stuff. uh, all right, guys. Well, it's been good hanging out. Why don't you all pull out your Nintendo Switches and play some Sonic Mania? I'll do the same with you. Avoid work for a little bit longer. I got to go teach some lessons. It's been real. This tab will be available on my website, just like always. Just give it a couple days and I'll finish this thing up. Maybe I'll do one more break. I don't know. We're just having fun like always. Everyone say bye. What? Say bye to me. Drew, you're in. Thanks for the break. Yeah. Figure out your Guitar Pro 7 skills. Oh, bye, everyone. Bye, Joey. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Y'all have a great day.
When that train comes tumbling down from the mountains cold, we ring them bells at the crossroads through the valley below. My love was running from town. That midnight train spilled her blood at the crossroads when the bells didn't ring. Now lay me down by that crossing sign. We'll talk about tonight when the same train took the life of that old beggar boy and the bootlegger's wife.